Hello everyone, welcome to Chessbrainz weekly practice test tournament. So this is Chiran. We have Pratik with us. Yeah. Hi
Hey,
Pratik.
hi Shiran, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah, thanks for asking. I'm doing great. So let's start with the tournament because the timer has started.
Yes. Yeah. So as always, we'll be checking both the categories, Rook Masters as well as Night Owls. In the Rook Masters, we have 14 participants, and in the Night Owls, we have 9 participants as of now.
Right.
So we can directly jump into the game. Okay, we can already see one result within 10 seconds.
Okay. I don't think the opponent made a move.
Yeah. So we'll check it. So this is a game between Amok and Gaurika. Amok is playing white and Gaurika is playing black.
So Amog is a FIDE rated player, and I believe Gaurika too acquired FIDE rating, right?
Yes, I guess a couple of months back she got the rating.
Correct.
Both of them are federated players.
Yeah. So you can see that both are following the opening principles, developing their pieces, following the main lines.
Yeah. Okay, I guess French defense on the board.
Yeah.
French defense, but I guess Amok played some sidelines because Queen B3 is not a main line. So according to the theory, Amok should play here something like Queen D2 and continue, or Queen C2, something like this. And even Bishop E3 is also not the main line.
Correct. Bishop E3 is
He's
not a
choosing some sidelines to confuse his opponent. Oh,
okay. Now how will you stop Knight C2?
I guess the only way is to play King D1 to
Yes.
protect this one. Oh, now it's really difficult for White to defend this. Oh, Rook takes
Oh,
knight.
this is not good. Rook takes A3.
Yes.
I believe black will play Rook takes A3.
Yeah, I'm
Simple
sure.
tactic.
I'm sure Gorika will play this. But the problem after capturing this is Pratik, after knight c2 and knight a1, this knight will stuck there forever.
Correct.
That's the concern here. Oh, she
Yeah.
found it.
So this is simple, right? If you are gaining material, you should go for it.
Yeah.
Somehow you should try to activate the pieces later. But yeah. Now obviously she will play knight c2 and then take the rook on a1.
So this knight will, I guess Gaurika will lose this knight. But in return, she might get one extra pawn. Fine, I think we can go through other games. We'll come back to this game again. So we got a one request from Rishikesh. We'll go through his game.
Yeah. Let's walk through his game.
Yeah. Okay, so here Rishikesh is taking on Keshav.
Yeah. And Rishikesh is playing with white and we have Keshav with black pieces. Keshav is a FIDE rated player.
Yes,
And recently he defeated someone having 1700 FIDE rating, right?
yes, he
That was
drew
quite
with.
an achievement.
Yeah, he drew with, and he in the single tournament he has increased 30 rating points.
Yeah. He's doing good.
Okay, but Rishikesh is playing well. He's still maintaining an equal position against a federated player.
Yeah.
So as of now, it looks good for both the players.
So how will you analyze this position, Chiran? Like, is it equal for you, or does black carry any advantage?
So first of all, when we check any position, first we'll go through the number of pieces on the board. So here, the number of pieces are equal. So both the players are having the same number of pieces and the same points.
Material wise, we can say that the position is equal.
Yes. And the second thing, we can check if any of their pieces is blocked or any of their pieces is active. When you check now, there is a similarity between the positions of white and black. Both the
Right.
players' pieces are active, and both the piece, yeah. So the knight is sitting in the same place, and the bishop. But now this is a very good move by Rishikesh.
Yeah. So it's a very good move, controlling the d8 square.
So he just activated his bishop to a more convenient square.
So would you recommend pawn break in the center?
Okay, but here white cannot play immediately because knight can capture the pawn. So white will just need to play rook e1 then push the pawn. But before that, I am sure Kesha will go for d5. But even he's
What
also
about
having a
the
problem.
e5 pawn?
Oh yeah.
E5 is hanging, right?
So you should
But still,
find.
I would prefer position for white. Black's position, it seems bit cramped. Rook d7 doesn't look good.
Yes. So I guess c6 is not a good idea. It weakens most of the dark squares where the bishop can enter easily.
Correct.
Oh wow.
D5.
d5.
It's trying to expand on the queen side.
Yeah. But now I guess this pawn became weak.
So we can target this pawn, right? Suddenly this position seems quite attractive for white. Now you can play rook a1, queen
Yeah.
a5, so many tactics coming. The a6 pawn will always be under pressure. It's a backward pawn now.
Yeah. And one more thing, Pratik here, he can only give a single support. He cannot bring one more support. Wow.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Yes. So he's
The
having
bishop,
less pieces to attack here,
I'm
basically.
pretty sure Keshav will be happy with that move.
Yes. And you can see he captured immediately without thinking more time.
You don't have pieces to attack, right? You need to have
Yeah.
pieces on the board. He stopped
Yes.
95.
Yeah. Now there is no more attack for white.
And suddenly, white is a piece down.
Yes. Yeah. So he has two pawns, but still, it will be an advantage for black.
No doubt about that.
Yeah. Fine. I guess we can come back to this game.
Yeah.
We'll go through other games.
So just opening up the king will not help you, Chiran. You need pieces on the board to attack the king.
Yes. So that's a very good
You
point.
need to understand this.
So, oh wow. So Ayush is taking on Suvit.
Yeah. Both are really good players. And if you
Yes.
can see, their rating difference is not that high.
Yeah.
They have
It's a very
almost
small
equal
difference.
rating points on each other. Yeah.
Again, Suvit is just one pawn up as for in this position, and he's also having an advantage of exposed white king.
Correct.
But yeah, but still it's not clear because there's a weakness for him as well. So Ayush can target this weakness in the future. So yeah, the best option for white is to play knight f3 and target this knight. Okay, but knight f3 will come up with check. So again, it's a
Yes,
problem.
right. That's a problem.
Knight e2 maybe.
Right.
Oh, again it's a check. Wow.
So how about knight b3?
Yeah, even I was also checking the scene. Knight b3 looks good. Knight b3 then. Okay, there is no way to defend the knight.
Correct. Knight
Then,
b3 is quite interesting. How will you save that knight? c5, then knight takes c5.
yes. So that's the only option. Oh, I guess knight
Okay.
b3 is a very good idea. The reason is
But how about rook e1?
the queen is protecting now after knight b3.
Oh, okay.
So the rook can capture the rook. I guess Suvit missed this, but we should wait if Ayush can find this one. Oh,
Okay. Knight f1.
knight e2. He
Knight
loses
e2.
queen.
Yeah. Lose the queen, yeah.
Oh, I guess Ayush missed this. Yeah.
Do you think black will find this? Knight e2? It's a very simple tactic, right?
Yes, I'm sure he will find this, but the tempting move is rook e1. So this move is tempting for black. Either he will play rook e1 or knight e2. Any one of these. Oh,
He played
he
knight
found
e2.
it.
Great.
So that's good. Now, Suvit is having an advantage. Even he's going to lose the bishop in the next.
Yeah, the bishop on e2. Yeah, that is hanging. Okay.
Yeah. Suvit is having advantage here. We'll
Yeah,
just...
this should be clear win for black.
Okay, so we have few results already. 5 players, we got results in already 5 board. Gaurika, Suvit, Suvir, 1 week and more on. Okay, as well as Indian Samurai. So all the 6 players are in 2 points and remaining are still playing. Most of the players are still playing.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now, can we go through night category?
Yes, sure.
Yeah. We have got few requests. One is for Harman Chess,
Yes, Chess.
and the other one is for Eman.
So, okay, I guess, yeah, we'll just go with Chess. He's playing a game. Chess is playing against a Gautam. Oh, just now he lost his queen. Harman.
Yeah.
I guess it's an opening mistake because it's just in 8 move. We can just go through from the starting. E4, E5. Oh,
Okay.
queen
Not the right
H5.
way to start the game. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's trying to checkmate his opponent by using a simple tactics here or the trap. But we prefer not to develop our queen in the starting of the game because it will become subject of an attack for our opponents. So we should develop after all the pieces, means all the minor pieces, bishops and knights. Yeah, so we'll just go through the games. Knight c6, yeah, he tried a similar tactic.
G6.
Still he's trying to do a checkmate. Knight f6. Okay, Gautam is playing perfectly.
Yeah.
These are all the perfect moves.
Oh, knight takes c2.
Yeah. So now I guess Gautam is having enough advantage to win this game.
Now this game won't be easy for white unless black blunders.
There's a chance.
Yeah. So white, don't you think white should try for knight d5 and then knight f6? Knight f6 is a 4.
Oh, yes, actually it's a very good idea.
Tactic, right? But you should
Yeah.
obviously try to trick your opponent this way.
Now it's really difficult. Oh,
Okay.
okay, is this
He's
trying
offering the
this?
bishop.
But he just gave up his knight to do this. It's becoming
What's the
hard
idea
for
behind
white.
bishop h3, Chiran?
Yes, Pradeep?
Black played bishop h. Okay, that was bishop takes h3. Okay.
Yes, yes, bishop takes
After the
h3.
knight.
There's a knight. Oh,
Okay. Giving away the bishop.
yes. I'm not sure what's the idea behind bishop takes through.
If you keep giving away your pieces, how will you launch a successful attack? You don't have pieces on the board.
Yes, that's correct. So you should have played knight d5 earlier without capturing the pawn.
Yes.
So he's playing quite fast, Harman. If he can play slowly, I'm sure he will play a better game.
Correct. If you make moves in a hurry, obviously you are prone to making mistakes.
Correct. Yeah. And so we'll just
Let's
go
go to
through
the
the
next
game.
game. I think we have got a request from Eman as well. Eman has won the first game.
Okay, he's still waiting for his second game. Okay, the game assistant here. So here Sharvil,
Will against Riyansh.
yeah. So Sharvil is white and Riyansh is playing black. It's good to see both the players are following the opening principles.
Very good. Very good move.
Here, I would prefer to play bishop b6 instead of capturing the bishop.
So,
So
Chiran,
now,
can you explain now what is the advantage for white in this position?
oh, yes. So now the first advantage for white is he can attack by bringing his rook outside. His rook will be activated. And one more advantage is white is having a control over the center squares. As these 4 squares are called center squares, when we keep the pieces or when we control the centers, so we'll be having an advantage. So here, as you can see, white is controlling 3 squares out of 4 squares.
So, would you recommend playing d4 here if you are white?
Yes, I would love to play this. Because it will, again, as I said, controlling the center square or keeping the pieces in the center square.
Right.
But h3 looks quite advantage for black because of some weak squads
Weaknesses, right?
that has been created
H3
around the king.
H3 was not required, correct, Chiran?
Yes. So I guess he was Sharvil was thinking about bishop g4. He played f3. Okay, now he went for d4, but he's in
Are you
losing
losing
it.
a pawn on e4?
Yes, after captures knight takes e4. If rook e1, knight takes c3. Yeah, he lost a pawn.
Yeah, lost the pawn. So if you look at Sherville's clock, he has just consumed 30 seconds on the clock.
Yes, correct. Yeah,
We
again, when
advise our kids, our students to play slowly, take time, and then make moves. That's the only way you will find the best moves.
yeah, so that's what Rianch is doing. So he took time. It's just 13 moves. He already consumed 2 minutes of the time, and he's a pawn off.
Yeah.
So when we take time, I'm sure we can find the better move on the board, or the best move on the board. So I guess we can go through other games. As of now, Rianch is having one extra pawn, but it's still not clear.
Correct.
There's a chance for Charlotte to come back at any time.
Yeah, absolutely right. The game has just started. Even though you are a pawn down or a pawn up, right? Nothing is clear as of now.
Yes. Okay, now I like the last move of black because he was trying to capture the h3 pawn.
Correct.
Knight
But
h4.
white smartly played knight h4. But what about queen g3 now?
Yes. So even I was also thinking about queen g3. Oh, he might lose one more pawn, I guess. After queen g3, knight has to move, and bishop captures the pawn.
Correct.
Oh.
No. Queen g5, then again you can play knight f3 and attack the
Yes. Knight is coming back to the same square. I guess we can go through other games and we'll come back to this game. Okay. I guess Ayman has started playing. Yeah, we can check his score. Ayman is taking on Dhirav. Okay, as of now, the rating difference is quite high between both the players. But still, Ayman is managing an equal position against Dhirav. It's an equal position and he's doing pretty well in this position because his pieces are more active compared to the Dhirav's piece. Oh, didn't see pawn captures knight.
Right.
Queen captures bishop, pawn captures one more knight. I would prefer to play slow for both the players in this position.
Yeah, when you have 8 minutes on the clock, Chiran, and you are already nearing the end game,
Yes.
try to consume time, play some slow moves but best moves on the board. Knight takes c7.
Okay, now Ayman is having an extra pawn. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Okay, I'm sure this bishop.
Black plays rook c8, you can simply go back, right? To knight b5.
Yes. So the rook is attacking the knight. The knight will just come back.
But then
Okay,
you lose a
but
pawn on c2.
we are getting this move.
But then comes rook c1.
Oh, yeah, correct.
The rook on c8 is pinned.
Wow. Oh, I would have
Okay,
captured
it's
rook.
fine. Now placing knight on e6.
Oh, yeah, so that may be his idea. But knight, rook into c2 might come. Okay, a3 is there.
a3, yeah.
Okay, we need to think what's Ayman's plan because he completely missed this.
Oh, is that a blunder?
Yes. Okay, yeah, so Dhirav did not took even 10 seconds to find this. He found it immediately.
Yeah.
Double attack or the fork.
So when you saw lots of puzzles, okay, on a regular basis, you become very sharp in finding tactics.
Yes, that's for sure. So when we check, means when we talk about the high rated players or the improved players, so they would prefer 50% of playing and 50% of learning.
Following puzzles.
Yeah, so the playing and learning plays an important role, equally important role in development, not only in chess, in all the other fields.
Correct.
Even when we talk
Even
about
if you
this,
play say 20 games, 30 games on a daily basis, still you will not improve with your gameplay
yes,
unless you learn something new, unless you solve lots of puzzles daily, right? So everything has to go in hand.
correct. Yeah. So when we learn something, then only we can implement those things in our games. So
You are right.
that's who,
Oh, the rook on c1.
and he's losing the rook, queen as well.
Queen
Rook
as well.
c2. I'm sure Dira will find this. Yeah, he found this.
Yeah. Now this game is over for white.
Yeah, so Dira is doing great. He's completely winning as of now, but unless he makes any mistake.
It's a game after all. You never know.
Yeah, because both the players are playing quite fast, but Ayman made a little bit more mistakes compared to Dira in this game. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so Dira will stay in the first place itself with 4 points after the win. So this is the game playing between Devaditya and Samira. Devaditya is playing white and Samira is playing black. Okay. Another interesting game. Again, there is a rating difference between both the players, nearly 150 to 170 points.
Correct.
But still, Samara is managing the position and she is keeping an equal position against Devaditya.
Yeah, good to see she having a bishop pair, right? One bishop on b6, other bishop on d7.
Yeah. Yes, I guess
It's
both
always
bishops.
advantageous to have two bishops on the board.
So we call this as double bishop advantage.
Yeah,
So basically, double bishop advantage means opponent will have not two bishops, we will be having two bishops.
correct.
So that's called as double bishop advantage. Oh, Devaditya gave up one of the pawn.
This is good for black now, right?
Yes. Now this is advantage for some. Oh, what's the idea?
What is white trying to do here?
Okay, but now rook into pawn is coming up. Okay, still it's a. Oh, now he's losing the pawn. Samara is losing the pawn now. I thought Samara is trying to capture the c3 pawn, but she
Yeah.
missed. There is support from
Oh,
the
yeah,
queen.
yeah. And then suddenly she must have realized that okay, the queen is on g3. Okay, fine. But if you play bd5 now, how will you capture the d6 pawn with the rook?
Yes. So sometimes we need to break the rules. As we said, try to keep the pieces in the center. So in this case, we need to break it. So it's more important is to capture the pawn.
You know, there is one very famous quote of Gary Kasparov, the chess legend. He said that he famously quoted this that good players know what are the chess rules, what are the rules to be followed, but the great players know when to break the rules.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we can. This is an easy
Oh,
example
it's
for
from
that
that
quote.
left. Yeah,
Yeah, it's an example for that quote.
yeah, correct. Now, I think black is simply losing a bishop on c3.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So
Black shouldn't have captured the c3 pawn. There are two attacks on the c3 pawn.
yeah. So there are two attacks and there is only one support. That is the rook. Okay. I guess Aditya is thinking. I think he spotted that bishop is going, but he's thinking if there is any tactics or. Oh,
I don't get this. Why didn't he capture the bishop on c3?
okay, now he's 2 pawns down. Okay, I thought he's playing rook e3 to support the pawn. He played rook e3 to support the pawn.
This gets interesting. He just gave away a couple of pawns. He didn't capture the opponent's bishop.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure his coach will analyze this game in the next class.
Yes. Yeah,
I will
that's
ask him lots of questions.
yes. Yeah.
But that's how we will learn.
So I'm sure if Aditya sees this stream, even he will be prepared to answer all the questions. Yeah.
Never miss a chance to capture your opponent's piece, right? If you're getting something for free, you should capture it.
Yeah. So, but still, He
I know.
might,
Okay, what is he trying to do now? He will go for rook g3.
yes, he's trying this, I
Yeah.
guess. But this is not easy because black can easily defend it by playing queen f6.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Even black is trying to play some active chess.
Yeah. Again, I can say this is a good move.
Yeah.
So
Do
as
you
of
think
now,
white will play rook g3?
yeah, I'm sure he will play.
I feel 100% white will play rook g3.
Okay, but yeah, so he might think of knight g4 something. Oh, rook f3.
Rook f3.
Oh,
Okay, putting an
yeah,
extra pressure on the f7 pawn.
missed it. Samara missed it. Bishop captures pawn. Or even the rook captures pawn. Both will work. Shade. Actually, it's create a little bit advantage for black itself because now it's not a good move to bring the bishop back because rook captures rook and rook captures pawn.
Yeah.
Ooh, bishop f2.
Oh, oh, you lose a rook for free. The whole rook, the 5 points are gone.
Yes, the entire rook. Ooh, checkmate.
Ooh, f1.
Knight will come to f3.
But still, the king should
Yes,
go to the corner of the board, right, Chiran? Not at the
yes.
not towards the center.
If it is an opening in the middle game, the king should stay in the corner. If it's an end game, king should stay in the center.
Correct.
So it's a basic the king placements that we will use. Okay, I'm okay. You play king g1, that's for sure.
Okay. King to that.
Okay, we got yeah. I think we can go through other games. As of now, Samara is having clear advantage. We'll come back to this game again.
Correct.
Yeah, so Dhirav
Can you
is
go to
in.
rook category now?
Yes, sure. We'll go through and as per the standings, Dhirav is in the first place with the 4 points, and followed by five players: Shabil, Pravit, Ayman, Gautam, and Herman with 2 points. So you can see Pratik. We have already completed 13 minutes of the tournament. Still, all the players are very close to each other.
Yeah,
So we
absolutely.
can guess that each and every game we are getting result from one side. I guess one of the player. So the same player is not winning continuously,
You
basically.
know what I'm happy to see about this is initially when we started this weekly tournaments at Chessbrainz, in the first 30 minutes, I could see that 5 to 6 games used to get completed. But
Yes.
now I'm so happy that the kids have only completed 1 game or 2 games at a time in those 30 minutes. Okay, this shows that many are using time trying to find the best, right? So this is a great sign.
Yes, 100%. Their patience level is getting increased, I guess, and as well as they're taking more time to spot the best move as well
Yeah,
instead of playing some random move. Okay, so Dhirav is completely leading now with 8 points.
yeah. Let's go to group category. Yeah.
Oh wow, Supir is in 8 points. Gaurika is in
I think
four
we have got a
points.
request for
Ayman.
Suvir's game. Yeah,
Okay, Ayman is in
yeah, he's in
okay
right category. We'll
ninth
go to one
category.
game of Suvir and then we can move on to Eman's game.
Subir, right?
Yeah, Suvir. Yeah.
Is he playing? Yeah, he's playing a game. He's playing against Ayush.
Ayush. Both are really strong players.
Yes.
And
And
Suvir recently won Dubai School Chess Championship.
wow,
Yeah.
that's really great.
He's
And
quite
he,
passionate about chess. He's doing well, putting in lots of efforts.
yeah, I guess when we check their ratings, it's not much difference. It's nearly 70 or 80 points difference.
Yeah.
There is not a high difference between
Mind
both the
you,
players.
Ayush is a very strong player. He's playing our
Yes,
chess based tournament for almost 2 to 3 years now.
that's correct.
Yeah.
But still, I guess both the players are playing quite fast. They should try to play a little bit slow here.
So, what do you think about the black pawn structure, Chiran?
Pawn structure, as of now, it is good. There is no weakness in the pawn structures basically. But white is having the control over the center squares.
Yeah.
White can push the pawn here as well, e3 pawn to e4, to take control of all the four squares. So I guess few moves back he captured this pawn. Ayush captured this pawn. I would prefer not to capture this and keep the pawn in the center itself.
So again, Chiran, this is a very basic principle. You should capture towards the center, not away from the center.
Yes.
Right. So the d5 pawn is a central pawn. So why is black giving away a d5 pawn for a side pawn? Right. You shouldn't do that. d5 pawn should get exchanged with an e4 pawn, not with a c4 pawn.
So either it can get exchanged, but another pawn should come and sit in the center.
Should come at the center, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess we can go live. Okay, he played e4. Wow.
e4.
Okay, I guess Subir will not miss these kinds of chance. He played this move immediately.
e5. e5, I would not recommend e5 because this opens up the d5 square for the knight.
Now black can easily keep his pieces in the center, but now Pratik, the idea of e5 is to place his knight into the black's territory. So this
And
will
that
be
becomes an outpost square.
yes.
The d6
Or yeah, but it's really hard to kick out the piece that is sitting in the d6 square because even the bishop can jump inside easily.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he played that.
Okay, fantastic, fantastic. Both the players are doing well.
Both the players spotted the weakness. Wow. Even he played bishop a3.
Bishop a3, well done. Because the bishop wasn't doing anything on b2, right? It was a bad bishop on b2. So he quickly moved it, shifted it to a3. Smart.
Again, he's breaking the rule. We usually tell pieces to be developed near the center. He's developing a piece toward the side of the board.
Very good. But making it more active.
Yes.
Right?
So
Activating the bishop.
yeah. Important thing is we should improve the activity of each and every piece.
Correct.
Okay, now black can try knight c8, bishop f8 to take back the control of the square.
So Chiran, I have an interesting question for you. If you're playing with white pieces, okay,
Yeah.
how will you launch an attack on the king?
Okay, very interesting question. Okay, so
Because
first
you
thing
have a
is
bishop there.
I will bring back the knight and I will try to keep the bishop here and I will keep the knight on c5.
Okay.
So this creates weakness in the black side because two pieces will be in the black's territory.
Right.
And the rook, oh, he played this, wow. I'm sure he's playing bishop d6 because there is two weak
I would
spots.
be highly impressed if he plays bishop d6.
Yes, even yeah, because even it took me for a while to find this idea, but he found it immediately. Because he spotted there is one more weakness on the board, that is c5 square. Along with d6, c5 square is also weak.
Would you prefer h4, h5 in this position?
Yeah, even this looks good. h4 and h5 to just open up the king's position.
Then
Oh,
playing
wow.
king g2, then playing king g2 and then rook h1. But this is amazing, okay? Great
Yeah.
move by Surya.
So I'm sure he will play knight c5 now.
But even the knight on e4 is pretty strong.
Yes, knight on e4 is also strong. Yeah, so even he can keep the knight here itself. Ooh. Wow.
Wow.
So we just discussed the same idea here and he played it. Bishop d6 and knight c5. Oh, why? Oh, bishop captures d4.
Correct.
So this is a good way of coming out of the attack, I guess.
Are we seeing a grandmaster level game here?
Maybe, I'm not sure, but this even I was not at all expecting this move from Ayush.
Well done, Ayush.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to break rules, right?
Yes.
Never recommend giving away a rook for a minor piece like a knight or a bishop, but sometimes based on the positions you have to make some decisions.
Okay, yeah. So he played this. But now I guess black will lose this pawn also. Oh, I would not prefer to capture the knight here. I would have played bishop e5 and capture the pawn.
Correct. No, you cannot play bishop e5 because the rook is on
Okay,
e1.
sorry, yeah. So as of now, I
But
just
still, you
play
should
back
give a
and
task to the bishop, right? Get the bishop on f6 or on g7.
yeah, bishop g7 and f8.
Yeah.
Target. Okay,
Now
now
the
this.
knight on d5, you cannot touch the knight on d5.
Yes. So again, a weak square. Even though Ayush is having one less points compared to Subir, he has created a fortress
Yeah.
for his side, so that opponent cannot enter easily, basically. So yeah, so I guess we'll come back to this game. I'm sure this game will take more time to finish.
It's a very good game going on.
Okay, now we have different topper. Gaulika came to first place, followed by Subir and Amok. Yeah, so I guess we'll check one of the game. So Atal is taking on Keshav. Again, both the players are playing very fast.
Yeah.
So the game started with 10 minutes. Now Keshav is having 10 minutes 30 seconds. He's clearly winning here, Keshav.
So, Chirant, you might be aware that Atharva is winning lots of tournaments in Czech Republic. Right?
Yes,
Yeah,
right.
he's doing very good. He's playing some good amount of tournaments there. And as everyone knows that Keshav is a very good player, right? He's a FIDE rated player. He recently defeated 1700 FIDE rated, which is a great achievement.
Yes. And also, the important thing is Keshav is having a rating across all the formats. In
Yeah,
the Blitz, Rapid, Classical, he's going to get in the April. He already got the rating, but it is
yeah.
going to announce in the April. But apart from that, he's having rating across all the formats. That means he's actively participating in all types of tournaments. He's not sticking into one format. That's really
He's
good.
doing well. He's quite passionate about chess, and as you can see that it's quite evident, right? He's a better player in this game. It's a clear win.
So I guess Keshav will win this easily. We can go through the games.
Can we go to Rishikesh game?
Sure. Okay. Rish.
He's on position 5th.
But he's not here, right? Okay, H
Yeah.
Pro, right? Oh yeah. Sorry.
Okay, this is quite interesting.
Oh, both the players are low on
They are in
time.
intense time pressure now, Kiran. Both the
Yes.
players. Even Zoe is a very strong player. He's playing tournaments regularly in Chennai.
Yeah, I can see there is. I think just 30 moves, and they have completed 9 minutes of their clock. They have took 9 minutes, and it's really impressive from both the players. So I would prefer to result to go in both the ways. That's a draw because both of them took equal efforts to play this game. But again,
Very good.
in the time pressure, there is a chance of making
Anything can
mistakes.
happen, right, in time pressure.
Okay, actually, Rishikesh is 2 pawns up.
Yeah, he's too positive. So ideally, he should win this game.
Yeah.
He just has to be careful, little bit careful about the back rank, even for White. Okay, White has to be careful with the back rank.
Yes. Oh, now this pawn is under attack. Oh, he just gave up the pawn. But the idea is, oh, found that. Queen b8 was the idea. It was a very good move also,
He
actually.
defended it.
Yeah. And black should have given his bishop to defend the checkmate of the queen b8. So Rishikesh is again following the basic rules. When we have extra pieces, just exchange the pieces and go for the endgame, where it will be very easy to win the game compared to opening or middle game.
Yeah, when you are up with the material, right, you should always simplify the position, and the only way to simplify the position is by trading the pieces. You trade the pieces, simplify the position, go to the end game, and then you win easily.
So he's now 3 pawns up. Again, I guess this is sufficient to win. Oh, wow. Oh, checkmate. Okay, it's not a checkmate. The knight is coming back. The knight should come back.
Knight c1 or queen g1. Yeah. But now you need to defend your pawn on b7.
Yeah. Both the pawns are going as of now. I think he will lose one of the pawns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is a good decision, right? Saving the b7 pawn.
Basically, he is keeping both the connected pawns
Right.
instead
So
of keeping
can
two
you
separate
explain what
pawns.
are connected pawns?
So connected pawns are basically the pawns which are next to each other because they can support each other and they can help whenever one of the pawn is attacked.
Right.
So in some situation, if this pawn is attacked, he can just go forward and take help of this pawn.
Right. So connected pawns are always powerful than isolated pawns.
Yes, that's for sure. So now this pawn is also under attack. Queen can easily capture this pawn. Oh wow. I guess queen captures and support the pawn.
Support the pawn. Yeah. Well done. Good move.
Yeah, before that. Yeah, I guess Rishikesh is doing great here. We'll come back. Oh wow. So there is a tight fight for the first place.
Yeah. Gaurika is on 8, Suvir is on 8, and even Amok is on 8. Wow.
Yes. There's a very tight fight for the first place. We have to wait till the last minute for this.
This is how the tournament should conclude, right? Till the
Yes.
last minute, we should not be sure about who is the winner.
Even as in the night category, even here, so we are getting a different winners in each and every game.
Yeah.
So not the same player is winning the entire tournament. So here each and every player is winning equally.
Right.
I guess we can go to night category
We
and
can go
we'll
to
come
that
back.
category.
Wow, Dhirav is still playing with 8 points. I guess when we last left, he was in 8 points.
So I think it's a tough game going on. Can we have a look?
Yeah, sure.
He's playing against Rianch. So
Oh
Rianch is
yes.
playing with white.
Dhirav is playing with black and he's having extra pieces. Oh, he's going to lose one more piece. Okay, not one more piece. There is a quick fine. Okay, Dhirav is up with knight and 3 pawns. That's sufficient to win the game, but we need to check what the Rianch can try. So again, there is a problem for the king because there is no place for king to escape as of now. If somehow Rianch try to keep his pieces any one of the square here, queen or rook, this might be a problem for him. Oh wow. He just opened up a space for his queen to enter.
I think this. Okay, but there is a rook c8 coming. When you
See,
play
there
queen
is-
b8 check, rook c8 is coming. Yeah.
But the important thing is he spotted there is something happening in the background.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's very important. Oh wow.
So this will happen only when you solve puzzles regularly, right, Chiran?
Yes.
Otherwise, you won't spot the tactics.
Okay, now this is interesting. Oh, so now, Pradeep, wherever the knight goes, there is a fork.
Yeah.
So the king is here, and if the king was here, knight here, there's a double attack.
Yeah.
If king was here, the same thing is happening. It's an interesting way. It's a rare way. It's a rare position basically. Rare. Wherever we move, we are getting a double attack.
So when it comes to chess, Chiran, the safety of the king is the most important thing, right? Your king has to be safely placed. Like if you look at the white's position, the king is not safe at all. Look at the black's king. There's
Yes,
a fortress supporting the king, saving the king.
that's correct. So basically, we will do castling because we need to save the king.
Correct.
So, and to save the king, these 3 pawns will play a major role after castling. But all the 3 pawns are moved from its initial position as of now. So queen f2 and everything is fine for
Yeah.
Dhirav, I guess.
Black should play queen f2, right? Simplify the position, trade the queens. Once the queens are traded, all the threats are gone.
That's correct. Yeah, here Dhirav is doing great. We'll go through other teams. So here Pravit is taking on Sharvil.
Okay, so Pravit is white, Sharvil is black.
Yes. Okay,
What do you
sure.
think about this position, Chiran?
Yeah. So first thing, when we check the position, we need to check the number of pieces on the board. Sharville is up with complete rook and a pawn.
Yeah.
So this is the first advantage that Sharville is having. But I don't
Even the
think
so
any
he has nothing to
advantage for
worry.
white. There might be some advantage, but black pieces are kept well to overcome this
Very well
advantage.
played.
Yeah, it's a different type of fortress that was created.
So, Chiran, did you observe something? White is a piece down, a rook down, and still white is going for a trading of pieces, right? So, this is not recommended. You already have less pieces on the board, so why are you trading the pieces?
Yes, that's correct. And but the problem for white is there is no proper square to for queen. So there is only
Yeah,
one
that's
square.
true.
Or he could have tried f4, but it will open up his king side. So that might be a problem. Oh, he gave up a rook. Oh,
Yeah.
this is done, I
Now you
guess.
have to play queen d1 or bishop d1.
Yeah. Oh, queen b1.
Okay, it's a mate in two.
Yes. Uh,
Why
so
did he play queen b1?
yes, there is no support for the queen. I guess Praveen
And he
misread
didn't even
completely.
think for a second, right? He has 6 minutes on the clock.
Yes. So there might be some mouse slip as well. There's a chance, but we prefer kids to not touch the screen until they are ready with their mouse.
Right.
So then only these mouse slips and all can be prevented.
Correct.
Yeah. So Dhirav. Okay. Now Gautam also joined with Dhirav to fight for the first place, and Sharvid is also entering. So it's a good comeback by Sharvin. Even after losing 3 games continuously, he won 2 games. So
Yeah.
that's impressive from Sharvin. Yeah. Oh wow. Gautam is playing against Rahul.
Right.
Gautam Menon is playing against Rahul Menon.
The
I'm
two brothers are
sure that
fighting
they
it out.
know what they play. Yeah. So because they'll be playing plenty of games at their home.
So both the kids, both these brothers are quite passionate about chess.
Yes. Yeah, we can see there. We can see every week they are taking part in our tournaments.
Yeah.
So they are basically taking out their time to just play the tournament every week. So then
Yeah.
as I observed, they didn't even miss even a single tournament. So they're playing continuously without missing any event.
That shows their passion, right?
Yes, correct.
It's about practice, Chiran, right? If you practice regularly, you will obviously become a better chess player.
Yeah, so that's practice is always required in all the fields, and yeah, as well as in a chess. So that's why we are not conducting it as a tournament. We are conducting it as a practice tournament.
That's true, Chiran.
Yeah.
And this is the beauty of playing chess online, right? You just sit at your home, you play with hundreds and thousands of players from across the world.
That's correct. So I'm sure online chess will surely help the kids to play better, as well as they're getting lots of different opponents. When we talk about the offline, means if they're playing a tournament, then only they can face a different opponents.
Correct.
But in online, we can play against the player of another country who might be very good in their states and all, and yeah, so that will give a good experience of
So,
online.
Chiran, do you think uh, it is beneficial if you play online against players of different playing styles? Do you think
Yeah,
it will help you become a better chess player?
100%, because when we so offline tournaments are also helpful,
Yeah.
but in the offline tournament we are getting only few players or only the set of players playing in the tournament. But when we consider online tournaments, I'm 100% sure that if we play 100 games, minimum 90 players will be new player.
Yeah.
90 to 95 players will be new player, and 90 different styles basically.
And again, think about the convenience, Chiran, right? You cannot
Yes,
travel every weekend for playing offline tournaments.
yes, that's
It's not
correct.
feasible for you, right? You might play an offline tournament, say, once in 1 month or once in 2 months, not more than that, right? But when it comes to online, it's not just about the tournament, right? You log into leeches anytime during the day and you have like millions of players ready to play against you. What
That's
else you
correct.
want as a chess player?
Yeah. Oh, wow, he just gave up the piece. Rahul.
Yeah. And now
Okay.
even bishop takes pawn on e5 is okay. Even h6 is gone.
Yeah. So I'm sure if they are sitting beside, they'll have conversation regarding this. Yeah. So this one is also gone.
Okay, I think this will be easy for white.
Yeah. So yeah, one more thing we have to observe here. Even though they are siblings, they are not going for a draw. They are fighting for a
Yeah,
win.
they are fighting it out.
Yeah. Again.
What do you think of? Okay, I was actually planning for f4, Chiran. Can you just go one move back?
Oh yes. Even this looks good.
Ah,
F4. If the pawn captures, there is a checkmate that's
yes.
coming on the king.
F4
Even
looks like a very good move in this position.
But even this is
Or even
also a good
maybe
idea. I guess F4 can be played here as well.
correct.
Oh, K6. Still, there is a chance to play F4. F4, F5 if he's not capturing the pawn. Okay, so we are in the last 8 minutes of the tournament. We can see now the player bridging out their moves.
Yeah, because you would like to complete as more games as possible, right, to gain some points.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, most of the players will be playing it as a practice itself. But when it comes to low time, all of them wants to gain more points.
Yeah.
So they will suddenly it will shift to some competitive games for the last 10 minutes.
Can we quickly go to Rook's category?
Sure.
Let's see what is happening there.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Suvir has just drew his game. Gaurika just lost her game. Oh, Keshav entered here
Mm-hmm.
and
Amog
single
is
win.
also.
Yeah, a single will make him the first place. Oh wow, Amog is there. Siddhant is there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really good to see. Still, the first place is not fixed. Even
Yes.
after completing the
Tough
50
battle. Yeah.
minutes. Even after completing the 50 minutes, first place is not fixed.
Can we go through this game of Moron 1 2 3 4? She's
Sure.
in position 8. Yeah.
Okay, he's playing against Suvir. Okay, that's
Yeah.
a good competition for him.
Okay, so Harshita is playing against Suvir.
Okay, there is a huge difference in their ratings.
All right, almost 400 points.
Yeah. But still, Harshita is keeping the position equal. That's really good.
Correct. If you follow the basics, Chiran, right? If you don't give away the pieces for free, if you activate your pieces, you can still fight against a better player.
Yes, that's for sure. So here I will just prefer to push the pawn and wait for our opponent to make some mistakes.
Correct. So look at White's bishop on c3. What do you call that bishop, Chiran?
Yeah, so we usually call this as a bad bishop. Bad bishop or basically the bishop which is having no squares, not much squares to move. It's really hard for this bishop to come out. Wow, this is again a very good because knight cannot capture the knight, pawn will capture and Suvir will lose the knight.
Now don't capture the bishop on c3 with the knight. It's a bad bishop. Your knight is a strong knight.
Yes, yeah, that's correct. So I would prefer to play f5 here,
Yeah, f5 looks strong. Yeah.
f5 or even bishop f5. Even this also keep some attack on the queen.
But don't give away your strong central knight, which is on e4, for a bad bishop, which is on c3. Never do that. Never do such type of exchanges.
That's correct. So this knight is sitting in the center and this bishop is having not much squares to move. Even though they are equal, so here the knight value is more compared to the bishop.
Correct.
Only for this particular game. So even sometimes Pradeep even will not capture knight for a rook because the
Yeah,
knight will be very strong in some cases compared to rook. Oh,
you're absolutely right, Suran.
just gave up
Everything
pawn.
depends on the position. But now, what is this? You lose a pawn?
Yes,
Don't give away anything for free, kids. You need to value your pieces. You need to value your pawns.
yes,
Each point is important in chess.
yes, because the pawn can become a queen.
Yeah.
Even though if it is 1 point, it can become 9 points. Oh, she
Why
just
didn't
lost
why
a
didn't he
piece.
capture it?
She thought this knight cannot be moved, but there's a check coming up.
It's a check coming up, yeah.
She
So
lost a piece.
smart move by Suvin.
Yes. I'm sure he found this idea before playing knight captures
Yeah.
c4 because he captured this knight within few seconds.
That's how strong players think, Chiran. They will always think 3 moves, 4 moves ahead than you.
Yes, perfect. Yeah. Okay, so but hard luck for Archita, but still she can try this because
Yeah.
still it's not clear. So I guess we can go through other games. Oh wow, okay.
Okay.
Amog is in first place now.
Okay, let's go through Amog's game.
Okay, Amog
Is he
has just
playing now?
completed his game, I guess.
Okay.
So here Keshav is playing against Zoe.
Yeah.
Okay, there is a rating difference of 250 points, but still Zoe is managing the position by keeping it equal. Again, Keshav is a very strong with a rating, with an international rating. So that's interesting. You can see most of the Keshav's game, he will play fast and he will keep his time more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
But here, Zoe is making Keshav to take time.
Boom. Yeah, exactly. So that itself is an achievement.
Yes, that's for sure. Because he's
Well
taking
done.
time. Usually, Keshav don't take much time to play the game. He will finish the game very fast. Either he might win or lose. He will finish the game quite fast.
So
But most,
that's the point here to understand, Kiran. If you make good moves, your opponent will have to think.
yes, yeah. So that's what Zoe is doing here.
You force your opponent to think by making some good moves.
Oh, wow. It's a good idea by Zoe. He wants to push F5. But even white can try d4 in the future by playing knight a4, first drawing the queen back, and then push d4. a3.
Yeah.
Interesting.
A3, what is the point of A3?
Okay, I guess it is of not much use, but he's still waiting for his opponents to make some moves.
Okay.
When he's out of idea, maybe.
So this concept is again very important in chess, Chiran. It's called as waiting move, right?
Yes,
Sometimes when you don't have anything good to do, just play some quiet moves. Wait for your opponent to do something, and then you take advantage out of it.
that's correct. But here there is a very good move for Zoom, f5. I will prefer, but this e5 pawn can become weak
Yeah.
after f5, after d5, sorry.
You need to be very careful before playing d5.
d5, yeah, I guess knight d6, but still this pawn can be saved. Oh wow, it's a nice move. I guess now he will play d5.
Correct.
First, Zoe kept the support for the pawn, and now he's trying. Yeah, it's a
And then
really
rook
good move.
e8 is coming, right, to support the e5 pawn.
Okay,
Okay, he plays d4.
but I would prefer not to play immediately because queen and knight are in the same file. The rook can attack us easily. I guess it's a mistake. Maybe it might be a mistake because the queen and knight in the same file, so can attack white easily like this. But here, Pratik, even black is having a very good move, d5.
Okay, d5 and
When
then
the knight
e4.
comes out, e4.
Exactly.
So this looks very good. Okay, he played it. Wow.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Now you play e4. You know, when you play d5, Chiran, when you push your pawn to d5, you are blocking white's bishop, right?
Yes, that's correct. So this is a very strong bishop. He just blocked the way for the rook. Sorry, bishop. Okay, yeah, I guess we're in the last 10 seconds of night. We'll just go there.
Yeah,
The last 15 seconds, basically. Oh, Derav is leading the tournament with 100% win
yeah,
rate. Wow.
wonderful.
Okay, between Gautam and Rahul, Gautam won the game.
Yeah.
Okay, Devaditya with 8 points.
Wonderful.
Oh wow, the tournament has ended. I guess they just will announce the results. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, we got the winners.
Very well.
So we
So
have
we have the winner.
Dhirav in the first place with 100% win rate, and he won
Wonderful.
all the games that he played with a 16 points. And we have Gautam in the second place with the 80% win rate. He just lost one of the game. And we have Devaditya in the third place with a 60% win rate. He lost just two games. So apart from the
You know
remaining,
what is the best? Sorry to interrupt you, Chiran. When I
yeah,
was just going to Devaditya's games, okay, he lost the first two games, but
yes,
he fought his way out. He didn't give up, right? That's a
that's
great
correct.
lesson for all of us. He lost the first two games, but then he won three games on a trot, and then he landed third. Well done, Devaditya.
It's never late to come back.
Yeah.
So
And
apart,
everyone played well, right? If you look at Samaira, she scored 7 points. Sharvil is on six. Harman is on four. So everyone did their best.
it's very close. They are very close. I think they have played one bad game compared to others, I guess, or
Right.
they made few mistakes compared to others. Yeah, I guess their coach will help them to find their mistakes and they will correct their mistakes and they will come back stronger in the next week's tournament. So I congratulate all the participants. Come back stronger in the next week. I guess now we can stick on the group category.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so what's happening here, Chirat, in group category? We have 8 minutes to go.
Okay, he just lost the pawn. How did he lost the pawn? F5 pawn is not there. F5 or E5 pawn, I guess. Okay, sorry. We'll just go through few more back. I think we stop here. Yeah. Looks back.
Okay.
Oh, he just gave the pawn.
Oh, E5. Yeah.
But it's still not clear, Pradeep, because black is having a very good chance to attack white pieces.
Yeah. Look at those bishops.
Yeah. So
They look
they're
deadly.
monsters.
Monster bishops.
Yeah.
The rook can come on E8. Yeah, absolutely right. It was a natural move. Now, where will you move your queen?
Yeah.
The
One.
queen has just one move. That is that
Yes.
one.
Yeah. So again, a great example for positional advantage. Even though when we have less number of pieces, we can come up with our strong moves or strong pieces. So that's the advantage what Zoe is taking here. He's having one less pawn compared to Keshav, but his all the pieces are very active compared to Keshav's piece.
Okay.
And the problem here is Keshav bishop is out of the game,
Yeah. Bishop on B3 isn't doing anything.
so he should come back something like this. Okay. So he captured it. Yes. So still, it's not clear.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that Zoe is taking more time. And as we discussed, Keshav took 2 minutes for this game to play. He made Keshav to sit for 2 minutes, and that's really good. Oh, okay. So he's giving few chances for his opponents, I guess, to activate the pieces. C3 bishop d1.
Correct. Now you need to play C3, right?
Yeah, C3 is the only move. Or even rook
Can we go
d1.
to Amog's game?
Yeah, sure. Okay, Amok. Okay, he's playing against Sui. Wow, it will be a good competition. Okay, so the position, the material wise, it's equal. But when we look at the position, white pawn is quite weak. But in return, white is having two strong rooks which can launch an attack easily for the black pieces. Among he can also start attack by bringing the rooks, but as of now his pawn is under attack. He needs to defend the pawn first. Okay, I'm not sure this game is going to end up in 5 minutes.
It's difficult, right? Because both are really strong players.
Yes, that's right. I guess at the end maybe they can go for some drops to just
Yeah.
gain some points.
So, Chiran, basically in positions like this, okay, when you don't have much to do, just try to activate your pieces, get the pieces on better squares, and slowly try to develop your position.
That's correct. Yeah, so first
Right?
we need to develop our pieces. Here the rook is
Now,
not
how
developed.
about Bishop
Oh,
C4? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
wow. Oh, he just lost the rook. Oh wow, Queen B4.
Oh, Queen B4 saves everything.
But C5.
But then C5, yeah,
Yeah. So Queen
correct,
B4,
correct.
C5.
And if
Oh
Queen A4, then
wow. So it's a very good move actually. Queen B4, C5, Queen into B7. So there will be some chances to capture here in the future.
no, no, but you still first capture on F1, right?
Yes, we will capture on rook, but in the future this pawn might get attacked.
Correct.
Wow. So we found that. Oh wow. More
Yeah,
played.
perfect, perfect. It's deflection, right, Chiran?
Yeah, deflection. So deflection is basically means if we are trying to do something and our opponent pieces will be blocking the way. So we'll just try to deflect that opponent's piece by giving free pieces or by attacking it so that we can achieve our goal.
Perfect. Well done.
So rook f8
I think Rook F8 saves everything.
or even if you want to play some interesting move, you can try queen c4.
Yeah,
Yeah. So he played one of the natural moves.
yeah, it's a very simple move, right? Don't complicate the position if you're winning the game, right? You're already on an exchange up. Your position is better. Don't complicate it.
This pawn. I would prefer here to play knight e4 and knight f6. That looks good for white
Yeah.
to target the weak squares. Yeah. So I'm sure this game, yeah, where in last 3 minutes, I'm sure this game will not end up in 3 minutes. Yeah.
Can we quickly go through some other games?
Sure.
How about Siddhant? Let's go through one game of Siddhant.
Okay, see that. Yeah. Okay, let me check. Okay, he's not playing any game now, as of now.
Okay. And how about Srivatsan?
Sure.
Okay, the game is going on.
So Srivatsan is taking on Rishikesh. Yeah, Rishikesh.
Yeah. Srivatsan is playing with white pieces. Rishikesh is with black. D5. Okay, that's interesting. D5. You cannot capture the pawn on D5.
Yes. In return, Rishikesh will lose 2 pieces.
Do you think black will capture the bishop on G8, Chiran?
Oh, to white. What's the
Okay.
need of this move? I was not. I didn't get it actually. He just lost his piece. Wow. Is it an idea?
Oh no. But
So
instead
this.
of capturing with queen, bishop should have captured on D5. Why did he capture the queen?
Yes, here bishop looks good. Yeah, I guess even after
But you
knight
missed out. Your
f6,
piece was trapped inside opponent's campaign territory, right? Just try to get it out.
even after this, white could have tried queen e6. Or he can just capture one pawn and he can give that piece. He just gave that piece easily. Oh, wow. Wow, it's a nice
Oh,
tactics by Srivatsan. So I guess he did it purposefully, I guess. Just give up this piece so that he can do this.
it's highly possible, yeah.
Yeah.
Well done. Now, where will the king go? To H8 or to F8? What do you think?
I would prefer h8 here because if king comes out, then white pieces can enter easily. Oh yeah. So this game will not be
This
considered,
looks
I guess.
like clear winning for white.
Yeah. So this
But we are
completely.
left with 30 seconds. So obviously there won't be any result.
Yeah, I guess we can stay in the standings.
Yeah.
Okay, Zero is still leading. Sorry, not Zero. Sorry,
Amog.
Amok.
Amog is leading, then we have Subir, and then we have
Subir.
Gautama. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're having Keshav in the fourth place. I'm not sure his game is going to end in the 3 seconds. Yeah. So he's winning, but his game is, oh, he's losing. He gave up a rook.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's what position advantage will help us.
So we need to specially analyze this game and see what happened actually.
Yes, yes. Wow. So yeah, we'll just go to the standing. Yeah, we have the winners.
Yeah.
We have Amog in the first place with 83% win rate. He just lost the first game. Again, he came back very strong and
Well
he
done, Amol.
won continuous 5 games. And we have Suvir with 12 points and he drew one game. So that's why it's showing 80%. But he's unbeaten.
Yeah.
He's unbeaten throughout the tournament. And we have Gaurika with the 80% win rate. And she's also, she lost just one game and followed by Keshav. He lost. He also lost one game. It's just one or two games that they made a mistake. Apart from that, they played a very good game. So again, I congratulate all the participants who took part. Your coach will help you to find your mistakes. So go through your mistakes and come back stronger in the next week.
Correct. So congratulations everyone. Congratulations to the winners as well as to all the participants, because I saw today that the night category as well as the rook category tournaments both were very keenly and closely contested.
Yes.
Right. So all the players did their best. Even if you lose few games, it's fine. Go back. Your coach will help you analyze the games and try to find the best moves in the next one. Right. So thank you, Chirant, and it was great streaming this tonight. And I hope everyone enjoyed it.
Same here. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. See you then. Bye bye.
Bye bye.